I know there's not a lot of people that's gonna watch this longer one, so here's the shorter version of the my October figure collection so far. Does that sound good to you? Wait, let's go. Let's start off with Founder Model's copy of La Hire and the little lady. Yeah, overall, we got this figure because it was like 50 bucks, and I wanted this copy since I've watched Jabba the Hutt's DX9 La Hire video, and I really want to complete the collection of the overall unique toys, Bayformer aesthetic. And considering this figure, while having loose joints and such that can be fixed by, some liquids and super glue and such, or even screwing a little bit tighter, I still adore this bug-eyed freak that literally has a time stopper gun. I'm not kidding. And blaster things that literally, pretty much lost it while trying to pick it up. It's somewhere in the box, so. But anyway, overall, a really neat figure so far. And here's something that I really wanted for a while, but didn't come because Sweden didn't have the first edition of Transformers Prime figures. First edition Voyager class bulkhead, aka, or in this case, a AP Toys fourth party bulkhead. Literally came with a goddamn hammer accessory. And hey, I finally found this piece, which it can be fitted in the old mode, but if you see tabs here, you can literally plug this one in, like so, and boom. Now you can protect his ass. But anyway, what can I say about this chug figure, or literally this bulky motherfucker that hasn't been said already? This is a really wonderful representation of Transformers Prime bulkhead that is better than the RID bull crap. And while it doesn't have waist swivel, wrists, or pivots, it's still a beautiful figure nonetheless. And I know there's a Japanese version, but considering this was released first in the Shoji store, not sponsored, but I wish I was sponsored by them. This is all I pretty much ordered, but I don't care. I love this. And now, because she's already in frame, here we have Bingo Toys Windblade. Or literally Bingo Toys Wind Girl for copyright reasons, since third party being not licensed by Hasbro or Takara. This is really a good representation of the IDW Windblade or some versions of her. I know this. She and the model kit right here are literally the IDW Windblade, and I really love both of them. And don't have me saying that this one is better than the model kit one. Both of them are wonderful in their own rights, guys. They are perfectly balanced for me. One is not the fucking complex transformation that I really don't want to transform, because how many times do I transform figures? So this is a good option as well, and having wonderful detail. Well, this is a third party that, and considering it's Bingo Toys, it's not loose in that matter, which I'm pretty happy. Unlike Shockwave, it did have some flaws. Like when I got her, one of the wings, like this one, literally was assembled wrong. I couldn't screw it down because this whole thing was literally a paint on a Bane mushroom peg, so I literally had to bend one of the plastic here and remove the pin there, and then just twist it around to make it even more accessible, and pretty much fixing this figure. And I should have gotten a replacement part, but I do not want to wait another weeks or month for a replacement part. But nonetheless, considering she has, there's a flaw of a small kit. She doesn't stand up that perfectly, but she does stand up if she's not touching. Considering she has pretty much a pair of free swords, and of course having a lot of display hand options, facial expressions, and even a beautiful purple or pinkish energy on the stand. Lovely. She's pretty much up there in my wonderful collection I got so far. And pretty much my top 10 waifu figures I got so far. Don't at me. Now onward to one figure that I really wanted from the Studio Series, but I couldn't get it because A, didn't have that much, pretty much cost, and second, the aftermarket is fucking insane, and third, there was also a fourth party version that I would wait. I pretty much want, you know, the Black Mamba version, aka the oversized masterpiece size. But they finally released it in regular Studio Series Watcher size. BWTW Sentinel Prime. I think that's what he's called. Oh yes, it was Byway TW 1024 Supreme Leader. And boy is he supreme. I mean, details that you wouldn't get, actual weapons that you would normally get for an upgrade kit, aka the DNA design, and having the cosmic rust cannon and the gigantic shield. Well, some folks say it's really too big for him, but have you seen the film? His weapons were always this goddamn big. So yeah, all I can say is, well, I pretty much removed this gun and put on the shield. And this is also a bit of a negative about this copy, or a little bit critique I have, is that while I love the swords, these pegs are not that tighter, so they do tend to pop off easily. But I'd rather have something that isn't too tight and break too easily. But yeah, considering you can have the option to, well, pretty much swap the regular Studio Series cable to this cape, it's astonishing. And considering the cost that you pretty much paid, like 30 for this, it's insane. So if you have missed on the Studio Series Sentinel Prime and don't want to spend too much on the aftermarket, this is a good option. Do not pretty much follow, well, Dr. Lock can say, well, pay for, do a favor, actually do pay the price no matter how much it costs. No, pay for, considering the goddamn economy right now, pay for what it costs right now. Sometimes fourth party are a good savior. There's my advice. And here's also one advice I want to state. If you have survived No Not November, well, too bad, it's non-stop November. It's good to not, you know. And of course, she is watching you. Nothing would be damaging for you, you know. And of course, here we have the overall honorable mention that I probably missed on, well, for September, I don't know. But here we have the Micromaster I pretty much got from a dollar store, which are pretty much, well, if you saw the long review, there's the names, but I'm not going to state them here, but I'm just going to showcase you because I don't really care for them, but I do adore their size. And wait, let's get these guys out of the way. And now bring out the meat and potato that I got this year. The MPM-13 Blackout with the wonderful little mini con. They're just so adorable and I just want to cuddle them and eat them up. And then we have the Giga Chad. Or literally the mustache, bulked up Chad looking Decepticon. even though he did kind of kill a lot of soldiers in that base. But who cares? Because holy crap, if you stated that the promotional pictures was actually the full figure itself and that it was kind of disappointing, well, eat your fucking words right now, because promotional pictures were never good in the first place. You should have known that, well, since forever. Since when was Hasbro's promotional pictures good? They weren't, and you should have known that. Just the overall figure first, then critique it, then just, well, critique the promotional pictures. Even though Hasbro should really get their shit together and actually have a photographer know what the fuck they are taking pictures of. But then again, it's Hasbro with Takara. They don't know goddamn shittery what the hell they're doing. But anyway, even the back, well, I know people are fucking complaining like, oh no, Black Lives Matter, shut the hell up, if you state that, you're cringe. Like, Jesus, Transformers always have cable in the first place. And you stated about G1, but G1 cheated, okay? They were lazy. But this, oh my goodness. A wonderful representation of Blackout that I will say is better than Studio Series. Fight me for it. I don't care if it costs, well, double the price, considering you get a posable and ratchety goodness, and of course a quality figure with a non-diecast wonderful transformation that isn't really that hard at all. And of course, when you open the figure, it comes in an open cardboard. And before you say, well, that's kind of cheap, well, they're doing more environmental and whoops. Yeah. Later, MPM figures now come in cardboard, like any other regular mainline Transformers. So that's actually quite a surprise. Well, actually, MPM 12 did it first. So yeah, now seeing that MPM now goes for just cardboard, that's actually quite a surprise. I prefer the cardboard than the fucking plastic. Fight me. I know people like plastic, but then again, as always, plastic been good. Don't answer that. What I was trying to say is, considering they're just now focusing on having a quality figure than just securing it on plastic that sometimes really isn't that good, and just wanted to go for more healthy, well, kudos to Hasbro, because they did pretty much produce a quality masterpiece figure with an old mode that looks astonishing. Like, holy crap, no literally no visible kibble on the underneath. Not that much, but that they actually care to cover it, like the actual helicopter, the old mode's helicopters look. I gotta give them thumbs up. So yeah, there was the shorter version of the well, the overall over-explained video. Well, pretty much the collection I got so far on October. And boy, was this a little bit more better filmed than last one. I'll give you that. So yeah, tell me what you think of this. Hello, it's the editing Miky here, and as always, I want you all to thank you all so much for watching. And considering I'm really close for 1,000 subs, it would mean a lot to me if you actually hit the subscribe button. And of course hit the notification bell button afterwards to get notified when my next video is coming out. It will mean so much for me, and it will give me so much support considering well, the situation we are right now. And of course making me do even more of fun stuff, of more content to pretty much bring out. I'm not here for more, I'm not really that much focused on popularity. I'm not that crazy about it. Just more just surprised that I actually got this far. So it will actually mean a lot to me if you actually do subscribe. And of course, hit the like button as well. Anyways, that's all I had to say. Thank you all so much for watching, and as always, I hope you all enjoy. While also showing off my Ocular Max Iris Coulter in the editing for the next video I'm gonna make. Either way, hope you're all doing well. While also showing her crotch for some weird reason.